parts of speech. There are 8 parts of speech. Each part of speech describes the role a word plays in a sentence. The different parts of speech are noun, pronoun, verb, adverb, adjective, preposition, conjunction, and introduction. Stick around because by the end of this video, you will never mix them up again, and your English will feel way smarter instantly. A noun is a word used to name a person, place, animal, thing, and idea. We can classify nouns into 2 main categories: common nouns and proper nouns. Common nouns refer to general things that aren't unique or individual. For example, girl, building, city. Common nouns don't begin with capital letters. Proper nouns refer to more specific things that are individual or unique. For example, Tina. This is the name of a girl. Eiffel Tower. This is the name of a building. London. This is the name of a city. Proper nouns begin with capital letters. Now, let's look at some examples of nouns in sentences. She is my sister. The noun in this sentence is sister because the name used to refer to the person. That is a small shop. The noun in this sentence is shop because it's the name used to refer to a place. That is my cat. The noun in this sentence is cat because it's the name used to refer to the animal. He bought a new car. The noun in this sentence is car because it's the name used to refer to an object or a thing. What is your biggest fear? The noun in this sentence is fear because it's the name used to refer to an idea. Now you try. Read the sentences and identify the noun in each sentence. There are 2 birds. The noun in this sentence is birds because it's the name used to refer to the animals. Did they go to school today? The noun in this sentence is school because it's the name used to refer to the place. She swam in the ocean. The noun in this sentence is ocean. That is my teacher. The noun in this sentence is teacher because it's the name used to refer to a person. Remember that this is a common noun because it's the name of a general person and doesn't begin with a capital letter. Pronouns. A pronoun is a word used instead of a noun or a noun phrase. Remember, nouns are words that are used to name people, places, animals, things, and ideas. You can remember of nouns as naming words. The pronoun is used in a sentence and refers to either a noun that has already been mentioned or to a noun that doesn't need to be named specifically. For example, I like Sam because he is smart. The word he is a pronoun because it's used to replace the noun Sam. We could also write the sentence as I like Sam because Sam is smart, but we don't want the sentence to be repetitive. The sentence already mentioned Sam, therefore we can use a pronoun as we already know who the sentence is referring to. Another example is, this is my new pet bird. My bird loves to fly around the house. My bird doesn't like cats or dogs. This sentence is quite long and repeated. Instead of repeating the noun multiple times, we can replace the noun with he. My new pet bird. He loves to fly around the house. He doesn't like cats or dogs. So pronouns can allow us to shorten our sentences and make them sound less repetitive. This is useful in both writing and speaking. It's important to note that grammatically, pronouns function a lot like nouns. They can be used as subjects and objects. They can refer to people, places, animals, things, and ideas. They can be singular or plural. They can be modified by adjectives. An easy way to remember this is by remembering the word pronoun. Some examples of pronoun are I, he, she, it, you, them, they, this, that, and we. Let's look at some more examples. They are eating lunch. The pronoun in this sentence is they. She threw the ball. The pronoun in this sentence is she. Yesterday, we went to the park. The pronoun in this sentence is we. Everyone is excited to go to the party. The pronoun in this sentence is everyone. The letter was sent to him. The pronoun in this sentence is him. Now you try. Read each of these sentences and identify the pronoun. Sam made herself a cake. The pronoun in this sentence is herself. The bag is his. The pronoun in this sentence is his. He drove slowly, so she was late. The pronouns in this sentence is he and she. Take care of him. The pronoun in this sentence is him. In this video, we will also learn about verbs. A verb is a word that is used to describe an action, state, or occurrence. When describing an action, we can think of it as doing a verb. For example, the cat jumps over the box. The verb in this sentence is jumps because it's used to describe the action that the cat does. I swim every day. The verb in this sentence is swim because it's used to describe the action that I do. When describing the state of being, we can think of the way something exists. The verb links the noun to another verb, usually an adjective. These verbs can also describe feelings and opinions. For example, the flower smells nice. The verb in this sentence is smells because it's used to describe the state. She is very tall. The verb in this sentence is because it's used to describe the state. As you can see in both examples, we're not describing action. Rather, we're describing the state of being. The verbs in both examples link the noun to the adjective. When describing an occurrence, we can think of something happening. For example, the caterpillar became a butterfly. The verb in this example is became because it's used to describe something that happened. She developed her own company. The verb in this sentence is developed because it is used to describe something that happened. The tense of the verb will change depending when the action takes place. This can be in the present tense, past tense, or future tense. In this example, the verb in the past simple. Now, let's look at some examples in verbs and sentences. She lives in London. The verb in this sentence is lives. Tim and Emily ate a lot of food. The verb in this sentence is ate. Lucy wants a new pet dog. The verb in this sentence is wants. The baby cries all night. The verb in this sentence is cry. Now you try. Read the sentences and identify the verb. He sings a song. The verb in this sentence is sing. Stand by the door, please. The verb in this example is stand. You are a great singer. The verb in this sentence is are. They won the basketball game. The verb in this example is won. An adverb is a word that modifies a verb. An adjective, another adverb or a sentence. So basically, an adverb describes a verb. An adjective, another verb or a whole sentence. We can recognize adverbs because they often end in the letters ly. For example, quickly, early, badly, really, kindly, and gently. However, not all verbs end in the letters ly. Some take the same forms as the adjectives. For example, fast, late, best, hard. Well, right. She laughs loudly. The verb in this sentence is loudly because it's describing the verb. Remember, a verb is a word that is used to describe an action, state, or occurrence. The adverb in this sentence is describing how the girl laughs. She laughs loudly. The ant is really small. The adverb in this sentence is really because it's describing the adjective small. Remember, an adjective is a word that is used to describe a noun or a pronoun. Lucy runs really fast. The adverb in this sentence is very, and it's describing the other adverb, which is fast. So both very and fast are adverbs. However, the adverb is very and describing how fast Lucy runs. Surprisingly, she was good at singing. The adverb in this sentence is surprisingly because it describes the sentence. Now, let's look at some adverbs in the sentences. The dog usually runs in the park. The adverb in this sentence is because it describes the verb runs. I arrived late to work. The adverb in this sentence is late because it described the verb arrived. The sunset is quite beautiful. The adverb in this sentence is quite because it describes the adjective beautiful. Fortunately, they survived the car crash. The adverb in this sentence is fortunately because it describes the sentence. They danced happily at the party. The adverb in this sentence is happily because it describes the verb danced. Now you read the sentences and identify the verb. I normally walk to school. The adverb in this sentence is normally. Sam ate the cake greedily. The adverb in this sentence is greedily. The rabbit runs really fast. The adverb in this sentence is fast. She rarely waters the plants. The adverb in this sentence is rarely. An adjective is a word used to describe a noun or a pronoun. Remember, a noun is naming a word and a pronoun is used instead of a noun or a noun phrase. The adjective in a sentence can be placed before a noun or after a noun. She opened the black door. The adjective in this sentence is black because it's describing the color of the door. The noun is the door. So in this example, the adjective becomes before the noun. When adjective becomes before the noun, it's called an attributive adjective. The door is black. The adjective in this sentence is black because it describes the color of the door. The noun is door. So the adjective comes before the noun in this sentence. When adjective comes after the noun, it's called a predative Adjective. An adjective can be described by the size, shape, color, purpose, feeling, texture, time, etc. For example, that is a big dog. The adjective in this sentence is big because it describes the size of the dog. I like cheesecake. The adjective in this sentence is cheese because it describes what kind of cake it is. Here are some examples of adjective: big, tall, smooth, rough, nice, happy, angry, fast, late. Now, let's look at some examples of adjectives in sentences. Emily's eyes are beautiful. The adjective in this sentence is beautiful because it describes Emily's eyes. They lived in a huge mansion. The adjective in this sentence is huge because it describes the size of the mansion. Her sister has blonde hair. The adjective in this sentence is blonde because it describes the color of her sister's hair. She bought a new purse. The adjective in this sentence is new because it describes the condition of the purse. The pizza was delicious. The adjective in this sentence is delicious because it describes how the pizza tasted. Now, you try. Read the sentences and identify the adjective. The bag looks expensive. The adjective in this sentence is expensive. She told us the important news. The adjective in this sentence is important. It was dark, so I turned off the light. The adjective in this sentence is dark. My friend has two cats. The adjective in this sentence is two. A preposition is a word that shows direction, location, time, or introduces an object. Prepositions are often short words that are usually followed by an object. The object can be a noun phrase, or a pronoun. An example of noun is a house. An example of a noun phrase is the door. An example of a pronoun is you. Some examples of prepositions are at, in, on, by, for, from, to, with, and until. There are many other examples of prepositions. He walks to the gym. The preposition in this sentence is to. This is an example of a preposition showing direction. He stood by the door. The preposition is by. This is an example of prepositions showing the location. They arrived home at noon. The preposition in this sentence is at. This is an example of a preposition showing time. There is a bag of apples. The preposition in this sentence is off. This is an example of a preposition introducing an object. Tom runs in the morning. As previously mentioned, prepositions are often short words followed by an object. The object can be a noun phrase, or a pronoun. We can refer to these as prepositional phrases. Prepositional phrases modify or describe nouns, pronouns, verbs, adverbs, and adjectives. They can tell us about the relationship between their object and the word they modify or describe. In this sentence, the prepositional phrase is in the morning. It modifies the verb runs. It also tells us when Tom runs. We can identify the prepositional phrases in the previous examples too. He walks to the gym. The prepositional phrase is gym. He stood by the door. The prepositional phrase is by the door. They arrived home at noon. The prepositional phrase is at noon. There is a bag of apples. The prepositional phrase is of apples. Now, let's look at the examples in prepositions in the sentences. Emily will be here in an hour. The preposition in this sentence is in. It shows the time the fruit bowl is on the table. The preposition in this sentence is on. It shows the location. She sent a gift to me. The preposition in this sentence is to because it shows the direction. Now you try. Read the sentences and identify the prepositions. Tom bought a gift for his friend. The preposition in this sentence is for. I ate the cake with a fork. The preposition in this sentence is with. The cat hid behind the tree. The preposition in this sentence is behind. Running across the road is very dangerous. The preposition in this sentence is across. A conjunction is a word that links other verbs, phrases, and clauses together. So a conjunction is a linking word. By linking different parts of sentences, conjunctions allow us to formulate longer and complex sentences. Some examples of conjunctions are and, but, so, or, for, although, because, etc. An example of a conjunction is linking words is I like to eat rice and chicken. The conjunction in this sentence is and. It links the words rice and chicken. An example of a conjunction linking phrases is we will either go to the mall or to the theme park. The conjunction in this sentence is or. It links the phrases to the mall or to the theme park. An example of a conjunction linking clauses is I knocked on Ken's door, but he didn't answer. The conjunction in this sentence is but. It links the clauses and I knocked on Ken's door and he wasn't home. There are three different types of conjunctions: coordinating conjunctions, subordinating conjunctions, and correlative conjunctions. Each type of conjunction is used differently. A coordinating conjunction joins words, phrases, or clause of equal importance. The coordinating conjunctions are for, and, nor, but, or, yet, so, and. An easy way to remember these is to use the word fanboys. For example, would you like a strawberry or a banana? The conjunction in this sentence is or. I got up early so I could walk with my brother. The conjunction in this sentence is so. A subordinating conjunction joins a dependent and an independent clause. Some examples of coordinating conjunctions are because, while, although, since, whereas, as, and many more. For example, Sarah drank some water because she was thirsty. In this example, the independent clause comes first. Sarah drank some water, followed by the subordinating conjunction. Because when the dependent clause, then she was thirsty. Remember, a dependent clause depends on the independent clause to make sense, whereas an independent clause can make sense on its own. So, correlative conjunctions are pairs of conjunctions that work together. For examples are either or, neither nor, both and, rather than, whether or, so that, and many more. For example, he shouted as loudly as he could. The correlative conjunctions in this sentence is as. As I completed both my science and my English homework, the correlative conjunctions are both and. Now you try. Read the sentences and identify the conjunctions. Then think which type of conjunction is it. I would like either tea or coffee. The conjunctions in this sentence is either or. These are examples of correlatives conjunctions. Ryan learns how to read and write. The conjunction in this sentence is and. It is a coordinating conjunction. I have lived in the same house since I was a child. The conjunction in this sentence is since. It's a subordinating conjunction. He didn't wash the dishes, nor did he sweep the floor. The conjunction in this sentence is nor. It is a coordinating conjunction. An introduction is a word or phrase that expresses feeling. It is grammatically independent from the words around it. For example, the introductions are oh, um, wow, well, uh-oh, oops, yay, and many more. Different interjections show different feelings such as joy, anger, pain, surprise, doubt, etc. Interjections add empathizes to sentences that can be omitted without actually changing the meaning of the sentence. An introduction can be followed by an exclamation mark, full stop, or comma, depending on the feeling being expressed. An interjection can be followed by an exclamation mark to represent strong emotion. For example, wow, that looks amazing. The introduction in this sentence is wow. An introduction can be followed by a full stop or a comma. If you don't want to show strong emotion, for example, I lost my keys again, great. Ah, it's nice to see. Now you try. Read the sentence and identify the introduction. Hooray! You won the game. The introduction in this sentence is hooray. Oops, that was my fault. The introduction in this sentence is oops. I'm not sure what the answer is. The introduction in this sentence is I'm trying to listen. The introduction in this sentence is shh. Now that you know how to spot nouns, verbs, and adjectives, I have made a free worksheet for you to practice and never mix them up again. Download it in the description and try it out. I share your results in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe for more English hacks